T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
LadyChann! Fight!
Yo, how you going? It's LadyChann, rep nonetheless, and welcome to Come Box with Chan. Can you guys hear me? I've had some stupidness happening with this laptop. For some reason I couldn't hear any, when I was playing YouTube on it, I couldn't hear any sound. Sorry, we've had, my bad with the time difference, because usually we're 7 hours, usually we are 7 hours in front of LA, Pacific Standard Time, like East, West Coast and Vegas. But because the clocks went forward, we have now gone 8 hours. So my bad. I was going to rock. No, we started this time. No, we started that time. I had to get my affairs in order. Hang on. I don't know. He was just there backstage. There you go. Let me put the banner up. So yeah, how was you guys' day? Hope it was all good. We're gonna speak to our guests, our special guest in the building. So we can get an update from good old HASIM Rahman. HASIM just doing the banner so people can see what it do. Rahman and Chan. That actually rhymes, doesn't it? You know, we try. We did it first. Like we said, like T Diddy said, we motivate even the greats. You know, Rahman and LadyChann. Yeah, this time zone thing, we gone forward an hour. So that means we are now 8 hours ahead of Pacific Standard Time when it's been 7 hours. So my bad, people, my bad. All right. Okay. Who do we got in the building? Ronald Finkley in the building. AJ all day in the building. Adari Pennant in the building. Lisa Bell's her sister, the queen in the building. Yeah, okay. So, trickle through. Hi. Okay. I'm introducing. Introducing. Introducing HASIM Rahman. What up, Rock?
What's good? What's good?
Now, what's good in the hood? Sorry about this time zone business has got me. We are now 8 hours ahead of you guys, not 7. Ugh, keep changing.
It's good. It's all good. It worked out.
Yeah, I know. So thank you so much. Like, we're here to have a quick chop up. Go on, tell me. I told you. Go on, tell me.
I did.
You said 10th for 11th stoppage. But
I mean,
yeah.
You know, he was right on point.
But do you reckon without the eye injury, it would have gone to points, right?
If what?
If Ugas didn't have the eye injury, it would have gone to points, would it not?
You know, if my aunt had with different body parts, she'd be my uncle.
Yeah, true. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It wasn't. Yeah.
If
But you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you was right in the 10th or 11th, you said, and it was in the 10th round that Errol got the stoppage. Not a KO, not a drop, but he got a stoppage. And
that's the
that was
KO.
impressive. Yeah, yes.
That's the
It's
KO.
yeah.
Go look on his box rack. That's a KO. Look at his
Yeah.
knockouts. They're gonna say now that's another knockout to his resume.
Yeah. But would you tell me what was the vibe there? Because did you have a good enough view? What did you see like Errol? Because in the beginning, I don't know what Ugas was doing. He threw no shots. I don't understand how inactive he just balled up in the high guard, and this was before his eye getting smashed. I don't know. I don't understand. Did you see it from a different angle?
I mean, it's simple. It's a simple explanation of that.
Can we see your face? Because your face, you can only see from your nose downwards. Yeah, there you go.
It's good.
There
That's
you
better.
go. Yeah, hang on. Yeah.
I said it's a simple explanation to that. You don't know the explanation?
Simple explanation to, I forgot what. No, I don't know.
Why Ugas wasn't throwing punches, just holding the high guard?
Yeah, because what? I don't know. I mean,
What is Errol Spence's nickname?
The Truth.
Okay. Well, when you present it with the truth, it ain't no defense.
I can't agree. I'm afraid. I can't agree.
You see it. You saw what happened. Earl's so powerful. He was shocked at how powerful he was. He was shocked. So he figured he gonna hold his high guards up, and Earl ain't gonna. This power is gonna dwindle. It's gonna wither away. But Earl kept getting stronger and stronger. So that defense he had, it just wasn't working. Earl is the truth. It's just that simple.
Ugas got him with rocked him 3 different times though.
Ugas did what?
Ugas rocked Earl 3 separate times. So I'm now leaving to see that. Yeah, because we've had it all, bro. I can show you. I got it all in slow mo.
You don't have to show me. How about this?
Yeah.
Who is like Floyd Mayweather one of the best fighters you ever saw?
Yeah, that's my favorite fighter.
Did you ever see him get rocked?
Once against maybe Miguel.
You saw him get rocked more than once.
Not in one fight.
I can name you 3 different occasions he got
different
rocked.
fights. Cotto, Castillo, and I can't remember. And that one might.
DeMarcus Corley rocked him.
Oh yeah.
Marcos Maidana rocked him. Shane Mosley rocked him.
Yeah. Sugar Shane did.
I mean, so getting rocked is still winning. But what?
No. Yeah, I know. But it was a different. All of those that you've mentioned, Castillo rocked him. But I mean, I noticed visibly like proper rocks.
I mean, if all you can take away is that's your takeaway from it.
No, because I just know that Ugas isn't known as a hard hitter, so it was shocking to me because he's not known as a hard puncher. Because how the mouth guard threw out is Ugas punched that out of his mouth.
Well, let me ask you this.
He was buzzed from that punch, and that's why he went all the way to the ropes.
Let me ask you this. Is Steve Cunningham known as a big puncher?
Nope, and he dropped Tyson Fury. Yep.
Dropped him, not rocked him, dropped him.
Dropped him, yeah, I know.
So just because you're not known as a big puncher don't mean if you hit somebody on the right spot at the right time, you're not going to get a reaction.
It's because I've never seen it happen to Errol before. And he has been in with slightly harder hitters. I guess maybe not then. I guess not. It's just the first time I've seen him get hit and rocked. And maybe there was one other.
Didn't go down.
Neither did Ugas.
He didn't go down.
Neither did Ugas.
He kept his vision. And he performed and kept turning up. He kept going all the way up. Every round, he just kept the pressure on.
Yeah, he had the pressure. Yeah, he had the pressure. The shots to the body.
Like a machine, the body shots.
Yeah, they were bad.
I got some camera. I'm gonna send you some footage from some of that body work from my angle. My goodness.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like he was hungry. He wanted a rib sandwich every time.
Yeah, they looked that. I was like, ooh. I was like, yeah, damn. Like he started to ramp those up. It was just like head, body.
There is no welterweight right now who can beat Errol Spence,
except for Bud Crawford. Yeah, I analyzed. We've all analyzed. Lots of people have analyzed that Errol Spence.
No exceptions.
Yeah, no, sorry. We're gonna have to.
I can't wait till they fight to come on your show.
Yeah, I can't wait as well because you're gonna be coming on.
I need you to name it. I need you to rename it the Rahman Show that week.
Yeah, all right. I will rename it the Rahman Show if you win. But if I win, we're gonna call it HASIM RAHMAN and LadyChann. Because you
call it whatever you want. I mean, whatever you need me to do, whatever I do, whatever. But he's not winning. He's not winning.
You're eating crow. Bud stops that version of Errol. You know it as well, Rock.
Stop Errol?
Yeah, I'm afraid. Yeah. That's a stoppage.
I wish you knew what you was talking about.
I do. You know why? I'll tell you why. You can't say I don't know what I'm talking about because I've got a difference of opinion. You know why? Okay, so Bud is able to switch here, as we know. I don't know if that's going to pose too much as a threat for Errol. We don't know. Bud seems to he has stopped everyone 9 stoppages in a row, right? I tell you where Errol's better than Bud in. Errol's better than Bud in the inside. So I'll give Errol that. He's a better inside fighter. But Bud gives you too many angles. Bud is too elusive. Bud is quicker than Errol. Bud has faster hands. Bud throws more combinations. Errol doesn't. So those are 6 things that I've just named. In my
Styles
opinion,
make fights. Errol gonna get up. Errol gonna get up and turn Crawford like a wedgie. He gonna get up and stop him. He probably gonna stop him too.
No, he won't stop Bud.
Okay.
I can't wait for this fight. I can't wait.
Well, you know what? You know what? I know this, and people hearing this here first, but Bud is going to Snap. You know the sports nutrition center.
Yeah, Snack.
You ever see that? Now Bud he ain't start yet, but he's about to start Snack. So you're gonna start seeing a better version of Bud, a more conditioned, stronger version. And that's not gonna be enough. But it might be enough for him not to get stopped.
Might be enough for him to not get stopped. Yeah. Why do you think he gets stopped? Well, I mean, why do you think Errol Spence wins? Listen,
I'm gonna just tell you this, right? Without naming names, I know bona fide middleweights, like even middleweight champ.
You had a call. You're gonna have to drop out and come back because it cuts off the audio. We can't hear you. You know what happened? Yeah, you got to drop out and come back because the audio goes when you get a call. Drop out, come back. Drop out, come back. Because we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Because you got a call, we can't hear you. You've got to leave, then come back in. Let me do this super chat. We got AJ LJ in the building. Thank you, AJ all day, for dropping that $2 super chat on your girl. Yeah, when you get a phone call, sometimes when you're doing it on your phone, right, guys, it takes off the audio off of StreamYard from the phone. So Rock has to go in. Remember, it happened the last time. It only happens when you get phone calls. I don't know why StreamYard gets affected like that through the phone once you get a call, but it does. So we got so we'll how about Bud Porter prediction? Come on, Rock. Yeah, so we'll hear Rock's point of view, because he was bang on. Bang on. He was bang on with the stoppage 10th for 11th. So let's hear some more and see what up, Joe. Let me just go through the chiggity chat. I will ask AJ, how about Bud Porter prediction? Bud Porter. Oh yeah, because what did he say? What was his he said that Porter, did he say Porter stops Bud? Oh yeah. You did, didn't you? I'm listening. Rahman was a great boxer. Indeed, he had the best like power jab, like from hell. His jab was crazy. Let me see what happened to his phone. There you are. There you are. He's back.
So what I was saying was,
one sec, Rock. Someone said, ask you about your prediction with Bud and Porter. You got it wrong, didn't you?
Bud and who?
Porter.
What about him?
You remember your I think you predicted on my show that Porter will win.
Well,
look, let
me preface that, right? Well, let me validate why I predicted that.
Yeah,
I was under the impression that Porter would come in the same shape he came in for Earl, which he clearly did not.
Yeah, he did.
He clearly did not. His father said it. Everybody said he just didn't train the same. Porter was cashing out. So had I known he was going to give that same dedication and
he
training,
said the same thing with Errol. He said he was going to retire. He said the same. He came out and said the same thing with Errol.
No, he was in dog shape with Errol Spence. He
said I was going to retire. So
he was in dog shape with Errol Spence. He was in the shape of his life with Errol Spence.
We can't take away Bud's win just to make your fighter sound
better. I'm not taking it away. It's on the record. He did it. He did it. He stopped him. I'm not taking it away. I'm just merely telling you why I predicted an upset. I'm not taking nothing away from Terrence. He did what he had to do. And he looked good doing it. And it looks good on the resume. And it got fans believing because he knocked him out and Earl didn't knock him out, that he's a better fighter.
He is.
Okay, well, it's going to be the HASIM RAHMAN show for that week.
It might be. That would be fun. Okay, so tell me what do you see the strong points of Errol against Bud that beats Bud? Tell the audience, and I'll just kick back and listen.
He's literally stronger. He's literally much stronger than Bud. That's number one. Number two, he got a better jab and he throw better body shots. And Earl, what Earl does is this. It's more like like I told you, you're familiar with basketball, right?
Yeah.
Earl was more of a Kobe Bryant. Like, but I mean, no. Bud is more like a Kobe Bryant. But Earl was more like a Tim Duncan, just fundamental, big fundamental. He don't get outside his game. He do what he does well, and he don't alter, he don't change. And nobody can make him change. He coming forward with a hard jab, he pressing you, he not backing up, and he can rip to that body. And he's gonna hurt you. He's gonna hurt you.
He's got to find you. Do you think he'll find Crawford? Like, it's the difference with Crawford doesn't just stand there in the pocket like what Ugas did, to be fair.
He don't have to just stand there. He don't have to just stand there. But what Earl is so strong, his offense is his defense. So
yeah,
he limits what people can do because of what's coming back.
Yeah.
And that's what people fail to realize. That's why they say styles make fight. But if you're getting hit with a hard jab every time that feels like a right hand, it limits what you're willing to do and what you're going to try to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everything somebody can do. If you're just looking at, like I said, I believe Terrence Crawford is pound for pound number one. But I don't think he's the best welterweight.
So this is what I want to ask. So why isn't Errol Spence in anybody's number 1, 2, or 3 pound for pound list if he's better than Bud? If you're better than Bud, you must. But when you ask people's pound for pound list across the board, number 1 is either Bud or Canelo. Canelo, Bud, and maybe Inoue. That's it. Errol Spence is supposed to be in the top 3 mentioned on the pound for pound list. He never is, ever, because you said he's better. Because you said he's better.
That don't mean you better pound for pound. Pound for pound don't mean you're better. Like I said, I think he's a better fighter. I think Earl is the better welterweight, but I don't think he's the better pound for pound. And let me explain to you why I say this. I say this because Terrence Crawford has won a title in 3 different weight classes, was undisputed at 140, and then came to 147 and won a title and knocked out everybody fought at 47. So now he's proven pound for pound. Earl has only been at 1 weight class, right?
I know.
So pound for pound, you know, that means no matter what the weight is, right? So I gotta give it to Terrence because he's had a longer career. He's had more defining opportunities and more weight classes. So I'm saying pound for pound because he's showing that he's going to dominate no matter what weight he is. Now, Earl hasn't shown that yet. He hasn't had the opportunity to show that he can go to 154 or 160 and win. Now, when he starts doing that, then he's going to go up on my pound for pound list. You know? But I think Terrence has done more pound for pound than Earl. But in that welterweight division, I just think Earl is a better fighter.
Yeah. And Lisa Bell said, that's what I think, Bud is as strong as an ox. I think personally that Bud is stronger than Errol Spence.
He's not stronger than Earl.
Because he's smaller. Is that why you want to say that?
I mean, he's smaller. Not only
he trains with wrestlers.
Not only that, but I know for a fact people who've been in the ring with both of them.
Yeah.
And it's clearly Errol Spence. I mean, I know middleweight champions without naming names. I know top guys, top contenders that Earl has beat up and dropped in the gym. Several world champions that Earl has dominated, beat him up, knocked him down, knocked him out, cold, in sparring. So,
but doesn't do it in the ring.
Huh?
But doesn't do it in the ring where Bud does. But your
strength is your strength.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can't bring it, if it's in the gym, it's not in the ring.
Okay, well,
you know what I mean.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
but Earl knocks out most of the people he fight in the ring, also.
Not for the last 5 years.
And on top of that, the little gap where he wasn't knocking people out, I feel like that he was a little partying too much, gaining too much weight, and spending all his time in training camp getting his weight down. So just because you get your weight, see, that's the problem with these guys and these fights, right? Every time, if you don't take your career serious like a Floyd Mayweather, a Devin Haney, a Shakur, and you blow up in weight in between fights, you're not going to look the same every fight. So you may look bad at one fight. You may not look good because you spend all your time getting your weight down. And guys might go the distance with you that if you was at your best, they wouldn't. You know, when you look at the whole body of work, and you're looking at a guy that's not really 100% keeping his weight on point, then you might see him struggle sometimes. But when you see him keep his weight on point, and look how he looked with Ugas, man, he looked unbeatable. The man hired a nutritionist, hired a strength and conditioning coach, and he looked phenomenal.
Yeah, I was shocked that he hadn't had nutrition before. So that was what was missing, because then he was
missing. That's what I'm telling you. He's just gonna get better.
He was doing fat camp. In the Ugas fight, he's just gonna go up from there. He wasn't disciplined. Yeah, he wasn't disciplined, but I just think that because Bud has always been disciplined, he's got less miles on the clock, even though he's older. More traumas happened to Errol Spence.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. This is gonna be my show.
This is my show, punk. You know,
this is my show. I'm taking over.
You taking over, yeah. It'd be like everyone will log in. See, when they log into a live and it's you saying, yeah.
Hey, listen, when I'm on this show, I'm gonna just hey, you go get coffee. Just go get me a coffee. Just go get me a tea. And you really gotta go get it.
That's a deal. That's a deal. I'm down with it. I swear. I'm down with it.
Now you know the show gonna be archived. We're gonna put this in the archive. And we're going to go back to this if you try to front on me.
I swear, I'm fair. I'm never front. I never front on you, King. Come on.
Okay.
Never, ever. I'll play by the rules. Let's shake on it. Come on. We got it. Okay, we got it. I can't wait for that fight. I might even try and fly in for that fight, to be fair.
That'd be even better. We could do the show here.
Yeah, exactly. So I may be in the building and we can do it there, yeah. I gotta make you tea. Make you tea. You gotta show me where to make the tea.
Okay, there you go. I love it. But I understand. I actually understand why you think the way you think. Yeah. I actually understand it because just the eye test shows that Crawford is the better fighter. You know? Yeah,
it looks like it in more fundamentally sound. That's
right. So I understand. I definitely understand why you and everybody else thinks that way. You know, I definitely understand.
But but I'm listening to you because you are the boxer and you do know kind of all. You know the isms and schisms that us people wouldn't know or wouldn't see. So I'm trying to just gain some more knowledge because I got a lot of people on my side as well that are like that.
But I seen Terrence Crawford get buzzed too, though.
Yeah, Mean Machine
and
Gamboa.
Yeah, okay. So we seen him get buzzed too.
I know.
Okay, I know. Don't act like he never got buzzed.
The Gamboa one, I'm gonna sound like a fan. The Gamboa one, that was a fair buzz. The Mean Machine was, if you look at that, because it slowed it down, he literally tried to basically grab onto, he tried to go with a punch and Mean Machine kind of swiped him, but Bud tried to hold on to his, tried to grab onto him into a clinch. And Mean Machine moved. And
all right, well, let's just say he never got buzzed. Let's just say he never got buzzed.
No, he got buzzed by Gamboa.
No. Let's just say he never got buzzed. He's going to get buzzed in this fight.
Do you think? I'd like to see how he handles.
He will get buzzed by Earl.
Yeah, I'd like to see if he gets caught with a body shot. How does he handle that? He's already tweeted, "Keep the belts warm because I'm coming to get them all."
What else he gonna tweet?
I know, but
I'm going to bring you my belt. I'm going to bring you my belt. I'm keeping my belt warm for you.
I just believe him. That's all.
And guess what? You and so many other people, including him, right? But somebody got to be wrong.
Yeah, someone got to be wrong. And it's going to be you.
I heard you said it right. It's going to be you. From your words to God's ears, it's going to be you. Exactly.
Are you going to send me the footage so I can have a look at it as well when you send it?
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you because I want you to see. No, I don't really want you to change your mind.
I want to see it. I'm still gonna ride with Bud. I'm still at the end of the day, I gotta be objective, so I can't just be like, if I see something, I'll call it fair.
All right, I'm gonna send you some footage.
Yeah, send it to me on WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Okay, yeah. You got that.
For free. And so, all right, now just to get your prediction on White Fury, I saw you hanging out with all the OGs. I saw you.
Yeah, they my dudes.
Yeah. I saw you with Mercer, Riddick. Who else was you with?
Michael Nunn.
James
Toney.
James Toney.
Yeah, it was a few of us there.
How was that? Was it all free drinks? Because I saw the Charlos got in problems at the fight.
You know what? That's a question you asked them. I never had a drink in my life, so. I don't even pay attention to that.
Oh, you didn't drink. Yeah, the Charlos were getting a bit dry, and then they had Mo had an argument with Benavidez, which was hitting all the headlines. I was like, oh Lord, like just behave. Poor Uncle Ronnie must have been pulling his, well, you know, don't got no hair yet. No, the Ronnie got some hair. He got some hair. He must have been so stressed. But yeah, that made all the rounds straight over to the UK. Everyone was everywhere. And it was like, man, you got to behave when we go out in public, you know, that's all.
I don't get that. I mean, when you put the mind onto chemicals in you, then your mind is liable to do whatever.
Yeah, you're under the influence. That's what they say, innit? You're under the influence
I never was
the
a fan
devil.
Of alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that you never ever drink. That's so good. That's impressive. Because I only know 2 boxers so far. That's kind of like that, or 3. You, AJ, and well, AJ didn't used to. You, AJ, and Floyd. So
yeah, I never had a cigarette. I never had weed. I never had alcohol. I just never nothing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That is good. That means inside everything's running and working well.
I hope
better than you hope so, innit? As well as it can be than some others. So, what do you want to say about White and Fury? They had a press conference today. I'm not sure if you saw it because it had been mad early for you, but they had a press conference. Dillian White was there. It was fine. It was the dad, John Fury, tried to puff up at one of Dillian White's team at the face-off, but he's an idiot. Tyson Fury,
my stance on that fight hasn't changed. I feel like Fury is the overwhelming favorite. He should win, but I give White a shot.
Yeah. How would you see the fight going down? Would you see Fury knocking White out latter rounds, mid rounds, or do you think it's going to be a distance? Do you see any?
Yeah, I think if anybody gonna knock somebody out, it would be White knocking him out. I think other than that, it's going 12.
You think it's going decision? So do you think we'll see some knockdowns and then get ups and
no,
just knock out?
I think if Dylan can catch him clean, he can get him out of there. But other than that, I just think it's going to be a distance fight. It's going to be more like a Klitschko.
Don't say that. That's boring.
Yeah, okay, well.
Hella boring.
No. Get ready for a boring fight.
Why is there no interest in America of this fight as such? And for us, is it just solely because it's 2 British heavyweights?
It's not because they're British heavyweights. It's just because they're not marketed well over here.
Right.
You know, only boxing fans know who they are. And even that, it's like, that's not enough. You need, you know, Tyson Fury is such an engaging personality. What his team need to do is have him do things over here. Have him like get with some of these sports teams, like the NBA teams, put him around some of them guys. He would have been at every Laker game. He would have been taking pictures with LeBron, Carmelo, Anthony Davis. He would have been doing everything that these guys doing. Like, you got to endear yourself to the popular ones over here in America. You know, anything that go wrong, Tyson Fury would have been the first one there. I mean, like with the floods, the hurricane, anything. Tyson would have been on the front line, giving out, helping, so people can know he's a world champion, a people's champ. You got to market in America. And if you don't, like, you got to really get mainstream over here, because America is so much bigger than the UK that boxing is not like our premier sport. We got basketball, we got football, we got so many different things. So if you can't beat them, join them. If my heavyweight champ, if I got the heavyweight champ, I'm gonna be taking him and endearing him and ingratiating him with the top athletes here. Now, when you get him with the top athletes and the top celebrities here, now you got them supporting them. Okay, now you got yourself a hot commodity. You know, I would have put him with the advertising, the best advertising agency over here. I would have spent the money. He would have been getting endorsements over here in America, and then people would know him because, you know, if you see him, if you see his antics and you see how he performs, he's a likable guy. People could really get behind him. You know, like ain't nothing that George Foreman did that he can't do. Here, he should be doing it, right? But they're not doing the right thing with him. And if you're not mainstream in America, you're not nothing.
Yeah.
You have to get mainstream.
So he said he conquered America, and Frank Warren said he's a superstar and he came to because he beat Wilder 3 times.
He didn't conquer America.
That's what I say. In my opinion, he didn't. I think that's
he did not conquer America.
I'll let you speak.
He didn't conquer America. How many
no one knows him.
Endorsement deals did he get in America?
0.
Right. So you can't conquer America. You know, now Canelo, he conquered America.
Oh, it's Canelo. You see him a lot in commercials or...
Yeah, I mean, like, look at his numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah, the numbers.
The face of boxing, you know?
Over there.
And once upon a time, the heavyweight champ was just the face
over there, he's the face of boxing. Anthony Joshua's the face of boxing on this side of the waters.
Yeah, on that side, right.
Yeah.
But not here.
No. But Canelo's not the face of boxing on this side of the waters for us.
Y'all buy his fights, though.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't over there and beat some of y'all guys.
Yeah, but but what I'm saying is that the pay-per-view numbers, he doesn't surpass Anthony Joshua's pay-per-view numbers when he came over here.
Definitely, he can't compete with Anthony. Of course not.
I'm just saying, on the separate sides, there's 2 faces of boxing. Canelo on that side, AJ on this side. That's all. Yeah. So they're the faces of boxing.
Well, Tyson did not conquer America. That's false.
Yeah. Why are they lying and saying these things?
You know why? Lying. I'm gonna tell you why. You know why?
Why? Tell me.
Because people believe whatever they see on television, whatever they read in the papers, some people just blindly just take things for fact. And so Frank Warren and Bob Arum, they know this. They masters of manipulation, right?
Right.
So because they said it, they mean it's true. But if you go back over the years and years and years, you can look at them contradicting themselves many times. It all depends on what they need to say. They'll say it.
Right.
Not that it has any validity whatsoever, because oftentimes it doesn't, and they just saying it, and it's their opinion, and it's not really their opinion. It's just like, okay, well, if we say it and people believe it, and people will start, you know, like let's hope this gets some traction and build upon it. But it's not. It's not true. It's not true.
Yeah. I know it's not true. I know there's. I know it's happening. Can I just take it back? I just forgot. There was something that I saw that the narrative that's being put out at the minute by Derrick James. Derrick James saying that basically Bud and Sean Porter was a setup, and that Kenny Porter stopped the fight because of ego, not because of the fact that Bud was winning. What's your take on that?
I mean, that makes no sense. You know, that makes zero sense.
He said it was fixed.
It wasn't fixed. It wasn't fixed. Terrence is an animal. Don't get it twisted. I love Terrence Crawford.
I know you do. I know
Terrence
you do.
is an absolute animal, right?
Terrence
is a beast in that ring. Pound for pound, he's my number 1 guy.
So right? Why would someone say it? Why would Derrick James say that's a fix? Do you think that's a silly thing?
I mean, it's simple why he was saying. It's simple why he was saying, because he want to make his guy, because his guy didn't knock him out. He want to make his guy look better. You put an excuse. You really building an excuse because Earl didn't knock him out. So now you're gonna take Terrence Crawford's win over Sean. So you really taking it. You put an asterisk next to Terrence win, which is unfair because Terrence really went in there and knocked him out.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Period.
I don't say period, but I ain't gonna say what I say.
What do you say?
I say point blank menstrual cycle.
Oh God! But when we're talking about period, we're talking about the exclamation mark.
Oh, it's same thing. It sounded the same to me.
Yeah. You crack me up. Point blank menstrual cycle.
There you go.
Doesn't have the same snap to it.
Yeah, dude. Because when you say menstrual cycle, all you think is period. Everybody, Most people don't even know menstrual cycle. They just think period. Who do you hear say menstrual cycle? Nobody.
No one.
I'm on my period. I'm on my period.
Yeah. Do you hear that a lot, bud? Rock.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Anyway, and okay, so and also this last point, Tyson Fury is announced and he is doubled down that he is retiring, win, lose or draw after this Dillian White fight. We know Tyson Fury has retired before, came back, and we know he's always said he's going to retire and doesn't do it. But he's doubled down. Does that make Tyson Fury? Because over here he's saying he's got no more work to do. He's the best in the era.
You want my take on that?
Yeah. Is it a duck? He said he doesn't need to fight Anthony Joshua. He doesn't need to fight Joshua or Usyk, he said.
Do you want my take on it?
I'd love your take on it.
That's my take.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah. Oh, I need a nap.
Double bullshit.
Yeah, that's pure baloney.
You don't think he's going to retire?
No.
Why?
I just think it's way too much money, and he feel like he head and shoulders above everybody else. That the fights that he can rob the bank like what Floyd doing. He just robbing the bank.
He said he doesn't today. He said, I've made enough money. I don't need any more money. He said it would be greedy to fight Anthony Joshua. He said there'd be no point. He said, I've had all the belts at all different times. There's no point of fighting Joshua. Joshua had his time. There's no point fighting Alexander Usyk. I'm the best in this era.
Why is it not no point? Why is it not a point when you can solidify yourself and win all the belts at one time, be unified champion? Who would walk away from that? And they're going to throw the money at him.
Yeah, but he said...
Tyson is like
he's a liar.
Bipolar.
Yeah.
Like he'll say one thing and then he'll backtrack and say something completely different. So I'm not really feeding into what he says. I know that his dad and the powers to be behind him, they will get him in that ring to fight Usyk for all the belts.
Or AJ.
Or Joshua if he wins for all the belts.
But he also said, Rock, that he is Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes, Marvin Hagler, all in one.
I can see a little bit of shades of all of that. I can see a little bit.
Can you?
I can see a little. I mean, he's charismatic. He can do southpaw. He can do Ali. He can flat out fight. He can rumble. So
I mean, and his record is
undefeated. So, hey, I can see a little bit of all of them in him. I can see shades
of Muhammad Ali in Tyson Fury.
I can see a low budget Muhammad Ali with his antics and the way he talk. Not like his
style. He's talking about his
highest version of Muhammad Ali. But I can see like
his fight style.
I can see. I think y'all call it the dole, right? I can see the dole. Like we call it welfare over here.
Oh, on the dole.
I can see like the dole version.
The benefits, but I think he's talking about more of the style of how he fights.
Yeah, I can see a little bit like a little bit.
Really?
I can see a welfare version or a dole version of Ali and him.
Yeah,
and not just, but see what I see, not just in the ring, but outside the ring too. Like I gotta encompass everything, so I can see a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and Larry Holmes.
I can see a little bit of Larry Holmes when he uses jab and get away. You know, moves leaning back, just using his jab. I can see a little bit. I actually can.
Interesting, because Larry Holmes has got arguably the best jab in all of boxing history, in my opinion. But
I'm not saying that he's right there on their level.
Yeah,
but I can just see. You know, snippets of them.
Snippets of it. Do you think that that these fighters do need to stop comparing themselves to Muhammad Ali and such legends? Because you are a part of that legend, iconic era. So I thought you'd be the first one to be able to.
I don't think that they should stop comparing themselves to them. I don't. I actually think it's beneficial, and I think that you know, the work that Ali and Holmes and all them put in, it's almost like people they put their work in, but everything has gotten better. Technology, everything has gotten better. So sooner or later, somebody's going to surpass them. You know,
yeah,
so
true.
if you're not comparing yourself to them, how can you ever surpass them? And you gotta have a measuring stick. You gotta have something to go after. You know, like I need fuel. I need petrol. I need this. I gotta catch Muhammad Ali. Every fighter who put up the gloves should want to be better than Muhammad Ali. Should want to be better. If you don't want to be better, then these guys, you don't put on the gloves.
But I just think it's that the ones that are not better are the ones that are being compared. That's why people are pissed off.
You said what?
I think it's the fact that the fighters that are not better than Muhammad Ali are the ones that are being compared to him, and that's why people.
That don't mean that that's not a goal of theirs. That don't mean that they shouldn't try to be better.
Yeah, but they're not. So just don't bring his name up until you are.
Okay, well, if that's the case, why are they boxing? Like, if you don't shoot if you're not shooting for the best, to be the best ever, everybody want to be, and nobody want to lose a fight, number one. Nobody want to get stopped, number two. Everybody want to be the best. When they get in the ring, they want you to be the best. So.
Okay, but that's if I start playing basketball, I head out to the court, I'm in the basketball, I'm on the basketball team. I want to be better than Bron. I want to be better than Jordan. I want to be better than Kobe, but I'm not yet. So I'm not going to be like, yo, you know, I'm as good as Bron, better than Kobe, nearly at Michael Jordan's.
Well, I misunderstood what you said. I didn't hear you say he thought he was better than them. I thought you said he got a little bit of each one of them in him.
No, he did. He did say he had each one in him. But I'm saying a lot of the media here always keep dubbing, and abroad, and abroad, even with Deontay Wilder.
Let me throw this.
Why is there comparisons of Ali and they're not?
Let me throw this at you. If you LeBron James, or do you say I'm better than Jordan?
I think you could say you're better than. You shouldn't be able to say you're better than them until you are. That's my whole point.
I'm just saying. I mean, like LeBron James is phenomenal. And I can make an argument that he's better than Jordan.
Better than Jordan. Okay, we hear this debate all the time.
So I'm saying, but before LeBron and Kobe, people thought Jordan would never be. Nobody would ever be able to say they was better than him. Mm-hmm. So that's like that Ali legendary status. Just because you're that status, don't mean that you're going to remain there forever and ever and ever. Like Sugar Ray Robinson. People was like, well, he's the greatest ever. Then Muhammad Ali, no, he's the greatest ever. Then Mike Tyson, young Mike Tyson, he's going to be the greatest ever. So, I mean.
Yeah, but my point is they're not better than Ali yet. So they shouldn't be compared to him. I'm not saying that they couldn't get there, but at this moment, they're not better than Ali. They're not better than
I don't think he said he was better.
No. Well, we heard one fighter say that, but I won't bring him in there. But I just don't think
he was better than Ali.
Floyd Mayweather.
I mean, he got an argument.
Yeah, because of his stats. I get it, but I mean,
he got an argument to say he was better than Ali. I don't know. He got an argument. Like, he got a good argument.
I just don't think you should say it until it. I'm not saying Floyd, whatever. I just don't think, for me, in my opinion,
the public says Ali was the greatest, and
because
he did
Ali
so much
fought
humanitarian
everybody.
work, and he was like a real leader.
Ali fought everybody. Ali fought everybody, more or less everybody. Not once, not twice. Some people 3 times. Everybody. Tyson Fury hasn't fought top level competition at all.
No, we were talking about Floyd and Ali.
No, I'm talking about Tyson Fury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Floyd fought everybody.
Now, I don't think Tyson Fury said he's better than Ali.
He said that he's compared to Muhammad Ali. He compares himself to Muhammad Ali, and his team compares itself to Muhammad Ali.
Well, he's a two-time heavyweight champ.
So
he's undefeated.
So then you're not like Ali then, because Ali was defeated. Then you can't be like Ali because Ali was defeated.
I'm just saying, it's some comparison. They got some similar stuff. You know, he's a two-time heavyweight champ. So I mean, Ali is like the big homie of all heavyweight champions. So
he fought everyone, Rock.
He did fight everyone, but at that time, it's not like at that era you had to.
And in this era, you should do as well.
You should, and you had to. It's two entirely different things.
Okay, well, Anthony Joshua's got the best resume out of the heavyweights at this present moment. It's what he's fought the most.
I don't know. I don't think Anthony Joshua got the best resume.
Yeah, you do. He's fought.
I don't agree.
He's fought like 4 undefeated champs. He's fought the most top 10 and the most top 10 Ring Magazine champs at the time. Tyson Fury's only fought 2 Ring Magazine ranked champs in his whole career.
Tyson Fury fought 2 reigning world champions and beat them both. Mm-hmm. And so both of them going to be Hall of Famers.
So did Anthony Joshua. Not all of them are Hall of Famers.
What two did he beat?
What 2 did he beat? Okay, so they're not the same. They're not the same. You would say they're not the same.
Andy Ruiz and
no. Ruiz was already beaten by Joseph Parker, who Anthony Joshua beat Joseph Parker. Anthony Joshua beat also Povetkin, also who is going to be a Hall of Famer. He beat Klitschko as well, who is going to be a Hall of Famer. But granted, Tyson Fury took his not his own, but took the belts from him and stopped his reign. Anthony Joshua beat also Dillian White, who at the time was undefeated. They both started out Raw to Raw. Anthony Joshua's beat Andy Ruiz. Anthony Joshua's beat who else did he beat? He's beat the most top 10, basically.
So what you saying is
Parker.
So what you saying is based on your knowledge, how you evaluate who has the better resume, it's just about wins. And no matter.
No, it's not about wins. It can be about losses.
You factor the losses in there.
Yeah, because it's just about the level.
So if you factor the losses in there, how is Tyson Fury resume not better?
No, what I'm saying is it's about the quality of opponent that you fought, whether you beat him or not. It's about how thick your resume. Tyson Fury,
Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder hasn't fought nobody, so I can't put him as a all-time great. I can't. Sorry, that's just where we're gonna have to disagree. He's only fought Luis Ortiz, who's fought nobody.
Luis Ortiz is nobody.
Luis Ortiz hasn't fought anybody.
Interesting.
He hasn't. He fought Bryant Jennings. That's his biggest win.
Who? Bryant Jennings?
Bryant Jennings is his biggest win. And then he got beaten by Wilder twice. So, and then the rest of his resume is Tyson Fury. And so Tyson Fury would be the best person on Wilder's resume. Yeah, definitely. Tyson Fury would be the best person. And then that would be it. Then Tyson Fury's best person on his resume is Klitschko. And that's really it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Klitschko?
Bad, isn't it? Yeah.
Klitschko?
And then you could put Wilder. You could put Wilder as second. You could put Wilder as second you want, but to the casuals, it looks like that they've both fought some really tough level of competition.
If you beat Klitschko and Wilder,
Anthony Joshua, it was 5 years premature. Anthony Joshua came out as a pro in 2013. Wilder and Fury 2008. They had Klitschko. They could have fought Povetkin. They could have fought Joseph Parker. They could have fought an Andy Ruiz. They could have fought a Pulev. They could have fought even a Dillian White. They fought nobody. Anthony Joshua cleared it up.
Anthony Joshua, he fought for the title because Charles Martin was the champion. If Klitschko was still champion and Tyson Fury didn't give his belts up, then he would have never fought Fury right away. He would have took this time.
And if my uncle didn't have a penis, he would be my aunt.
You said what?
And if my uncle didn't have a penis, he'd be my aunt.
That's true. What I'm saying is,
right.
I think you Tyson Fury is the better fighter.
We got to keep the same energy. We like everybody likes to disregard what Anthony Joshua's done, and like I don't understand why they're so quick. I don't
disregard it. I'm just saying
he's two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world.
To me,
he's two-time heavyweight.
To me, you got to factor in the losses, and Tyson Fury got a better resume than me. How about this? Which record would you rather have?
Anthony Joshua's.
Stop it.
You see me, I'm of integral value.
You rather have got knocked out by Andy Ruiz than to be undefeated. Than to be an undefeated heavyweight champion. That's what you're telling me.
I'd rather have not got knocked out by anybody. But
what?
I'd rather have not got knocked out by anybody.
No. I asked you, whose resume would you rather have?
Anthony Joshua's.
And so you rather have gotten knocked out by Andy Ruiz than to be an undefeated heavyweight champ. Mm-hmm. Right, I get it. Mm-hmm. You know the medicine only works if you take it, right?
Well, I'm about quality, not quantity.
I know. I'm just saying. Yeah. So that was a quality. That was a quality loss that he took against Andy Ruiz. That was a quality loss.
That was a bad loss. It happens.
I'm just saying it was a quality loss.
But no, right? I'm just saying that the people that he's beat though, and he's faced, they're still quality. Just because he's got 2 losses doesn't make him trash.
It don't make you trash. No. It don't make you trash. It don't make you trash. But I would take if I would take, and I've been in. I know all about the sport.
You should know.
I would take Tyson Fury's undefeated record over Anthony Joshua's record. It's just. I mean, well, like you didn't lose. He never lost.
Because he's never fought nobody. Dillian White is going to be one of the top opponents on his resume that's going to give him a battle.
Nobody?
I'm telling you this for a fact.
Klitschko is nobody?
Yeah, no. But that was years ago. So that's one person. So now we've got Dillian White, who Dillian White's resume is better than Deontay Wilder's.
Oh my God.
You know who Dillian White's fought. He's fought
the medicine only works if you take it.
Don't worry, I've taken it, and I took the blue pill, and that enlightened me, and made everybody else stay in the dark.
It only works if you take it.
I'm not switching. I know Anthony Joshua has a better resume, and it's clear as day. He's fought the most. He's taken 4 back-to-back O's from champions. Tyson Fury's taken 2. So
Tyson Fury take no L. He took no L.
Doesn't matter. If you have to take an L or 2, Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali on his 7th fight. So what? What did that mean? That mean Leon Spinks is the greatest of all time and Ali's trash?
No, it does not.
No. So I would rather Ali's record than Leon Spinks's.
That's true.
Right.
But that analogy is not. That analogy don't fit this case.
Rock, we got to share the same medicine, and it only works if you take it as well.
No, I'm good.
You know,
I'm good.
I take it?
I hear what you're saying, but I'm just telling you, if I got a chance to be Tyson Fury's record, undefeated, or Anthony Joshua's record with the 2 losses, I'm taking Tyson Fury.
Got you. I get you. And then this last question that someone's shouted out in is, what's Rock's 2 toughest opponents? Shouts out to AJ. What were your 2 toughest opponents?
Corey Sanders and Lennox Lewis.
Corey Sanders. Yeah. I don't think I saw that. Did I saw the Corey Sanders fight?
Man, my God. You know Corey Sanders?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I haven't seen him. I haven't watched that fight with you.
Did you see him fight Klitschko?
No.
He knocked Klitschko out in like 2 rounds.
Really? I got all right. V-Rock and Klitschko. I'm gonna go watch that. I'll go watch that now. Now that I'm gonna
Corey
jump off.
Sanders was an animal. He was left-handed, and he hit so hard. He looked like Magnum PI, like the old television.
Yeah.
He looked like him, but he hit so hard. It was crazy.
Did you fight David Tua?
Yeah, I fought him twice.
What? He beat you, or you beat him?
No, they cheated me 2 times. The first time, look at those fights, right? I'm beating them every round.
Here we go. The medicine only works if you take it. Go ahead.
No, you look at it and you tell me. Now, next time I come on your show, you tell me I ain't beat him. But they gave him the first fight. They stopped that. He hit me with a late punch. Then the second fight we fought, I beat him that fight too, and they gave it a draw. So.
Yeah, I do know. I remember the actual draw. I'm gonna go watch.
But watch him, man. If you tell me that I didn't beat him both of them fights, I will always say David Tua beat me. If you tell me that.
I'll tell the truth. What I'll do you want? Did it go? So the second one went to a points decision. Both went to a points decision, did they?
No. They stopped this first one.
In the second round.
He hit me with a late punch after the bell. They gave me no time to recover. And when he came back out, I'm still making him miss punches, and they jump in. Like he wasn't even hitting me with punches.
So what one do you want me to watch? Both of them and give my honest opinion.
I want you to watch both of them. Tell me I didn't win both of them fights. Well, tell me he beat me. If you tell me he beat me, I will promise for the rest of my life, I will say he beat me. Okay, you know the ironic part about that whole thing? Is that the first fight was they stole from me. The winner of that fight was supposed to fight Lennox Lewis.
Oh, shit.
So I really was supposed to be going into my Lennox fight undefeated for the undisputed heavyweight championship. But they stole it.
And you went in, but yeah.
And they flat out stole it. Watch these fights.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna watch them now. He was a beast. All right, I'm gonna watch them now. I'm gonna watch Corey Sanders against you and Klitschko, and I'm gonna watch David Tua and you.
1 and 2. And look, and don't wait till we get back on. Text me something.
I'll text you. I will. I promise. Right. King. I will.
If you tell me you feel like he beat me, or you feel like I wasn't cheated, I will come on here and tell you David Tua beat me. Because I don't acknowledge that he beat me. I don't accept that. The record book say what they want, but they just wrong. But if you tell me, I will come on and say.
I'll tell the truth. I will only tell the truth. If I don't think he beat you, I'd say nah. I'll be like, nah. If I do, I will say, I'm
just
one
tell me I lost. Just say no, Rock. And it ain't gonna change our relationship at all. Just tell me.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna tell the truth. I can only tell the truth.
That's it. You tell me.
I will do.
Because maybe I'm disillusional. Maybe I'm delusional. But I refuse to accept it.
Yeah. Well, you was beating Holyfield.
I mean, like I refuse that. Like these, like people who control things, they make things happen, and people don't want to fight you again. To really solidify what they thought they did. So ain't nothing I can do. I just know it's. What they told me about boxing, right? They told me that this is the only business where the lions, which are the fighters, are afraid of the rats, which are the managers, the promoters, and all the guys that's putting everything together. How a lion gonna be afraid of a rat?
That's true.
But it is in boxing. Because
the only sport
they do what they want to do. They behind the scenes, and as you learn the game and know the game. But me coming up myself, I was just learning. Nobody in my family ever boxed, so I had to learn all this stuff on my own. But guess what? I got children now that are boxing, and it's definitely not gonna happen to them.
Your son's coming on my show next week, and Mackenzie shouts out that they're coming on next week.
Okay, well they fighting next Friday.
Yeah, they're fighting next Friday, and they're coming on my show next week Tuesday. I spoke to Joe. So thank you.
I'm gonna tune in some kind of way.
Yeah, you got to tune in. Also, there's people love you. They're sending in money to ask you another question. Let me just hit you. AJ again, is Oleg Masayev your third toughest?
Yes.
I didn't see that, so yeah, again. Damn. What happened? Did you lose or win?
Yeah, I lost. He just
was that
he's
was
just
that
the
fair?
only guy just got my number for some reason. I don't know.
How many times did you fight him?
Twice.
Oh, twice as well. Now you're making me do more homework. But that one, I'm gonna watch it because for the sake of watching it. But you think you did really lose those two?
I did what?
I'm gonna watch those two fights just because I want to watch those two fights, the Oleg one. But do you think you lost fair and square those two times?
Yeah, he beat me.
Yeah. Damn, yeah, someone's always got your number in it. It's like that, isn't it? Like Ken Norton with Ali.
Right.
Oh, it happens.
He was my Ken Norton.
Yeah, I know. That's wild. That was wild. Okay, so I've got 6 fights to watch, but 2 of them I'm going to text you straight back and let you know what up. Yeah?
David Tua.
David Tua, Rahman.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. I'm going to watch that. Thank you so much, King, for coming on the show.
No problem.
And I will text you in a bit.
Hey, just know that after Crawford and Spence fight, this will be known for that week as the Rahman show.
I'll be in Vegas if it's in Vegas.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right. Peace out.
Peace out. Bye, King. Yeah. That was HASIM Rahman. You may see me serving up some tea, but I doubt it. You may see me serving up some crumpets, but I doubt it. Bud all day. Bud is in the building. Thank you guys for coming through. We got that. AJ, I owe you one more super chat thingamajig because I only did 1, 2. You did 3. Thank you so much. Lisa Bales, $5 super chat in the building. Thank you, sister. She said, keep it up. Thank you, Queen. Massively appreciated. Thank you so much. And yeah, so we have wrapped it up, haven't we? We did a nice quick thank you for the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world and the 1-time undisputed champion of the world, HASIM, or is it 1-time heavyweight champion of the unified heavyweight champion of the world? Rock, you tell me, or is it 2-time? But undisputed legend, heavyweight legend of the world. I've got homework to do, so I'm going to have to watch these fights. and I'm going to text Rock. This is why I love boxing, because you keep on learning and it keeps me on my toes. And I'm a girl that needs to be kept on her toes. Otherwise, I just get bored. Yeah? Yeah, that's what happens. So, guys, thank you so much. I want to thank HASIM the King Rahman. We will have his son, Rahman Jr. and Mackenzie, Tommy Robinson's son, as well next week, Tuesday at 12 midday Pacific Standard Time. They are fighting in the Sons of Legends League. This is going to be epic. Their fight there, that's on the April 29th in Vegas. And you'll be able to watch that in the UK. I know that'll be on In Demand TV and on Fight TV. I'm going to do a report and I'm going to put the promo in and I'm going to link it all up and then you guys have a look. Please support the fight. It's a fight. It's a league that they're going to be doing monthly. I think it's with all Sons of Legends, and they will all be coming on the show. We'll have Roberto Duran's son on the show. We will have Mike McCullen's son on the show. All different, all of everyone that's on that roster, which I am so excited. They will be coming to Come Box with CHANN. So I'm gassed. So yeah. So where we can get the sons, so we can get also, we can get some of the fathers as well. So yeah, totally gas. I will give you the lineup anyway. Sammy Ali was in the building. Yes, Tua had a granite chin. I tell you that. Lisa Bell's my sister in the building. Thank you for coming, AJ all day. Blue Sky, King Ronald Finkley. Yes, we have Late Show 42 was in the building. Thank you for coming through. Brandon. AJ Fortmore won. I don't know what that is, Brandon. Brandon, but thank you for coming through. Yep, it did go in the highest paid heavyweight, Black Apostate. Thank you for coming through. You was in the building. Yeah, AJ's resume is the better one in the heavyweights. I do think, and that's just no cap for me. I don't got a cap. It's just like I just see it. But who else did we have? We had Daryl Alexander. Daryl, you was in the building. I didn't see you, Daryl. Got him. Yeah. Daryl, you was here. Thank you for coming through. You was in the building. Nate, yep, you know we do keep our foots on their nets, don't we? We do in old UK style, don't we? You was in the building. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for Miss Ringside. Thank you for coming through, girl. Don't be a stranger. Where you been? You getting ready for the fight, so I'm excited for you. So yeah, guys, thank you for coming through, like my woo. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, rep nonetheless. Come back to Chan. Gyan. LadyChann has left the motherfucking building. Gyan. LadyChann.
Round 1, fight.